How y'all doing? It's Sunday. Sunday is a day that I enjoy Sundays because it's my designated day to get in touch with who I am and redesign my next week or design my next week and make sure, not make sure, but try to make sure it was better than the last one. I want to talk to the young ladies that talk to me all the time. She said that, that ask me to mentor them, and I can't individually, but I'm going to try to do so here generally. And this is the one thing I want to say. I feel a sense of lack of that some young ladies that come to me are worried about or working with their sense that they're not worthy. And they look at me and like, wow, how did you get here? What did you do? Blah, blah, blah. And how did you find your purpose and thrive and drive for it? I said, listen, a lot of what I've done in life is just running from one thing to another. I get somewhere, it didn't work. I find out what the next best thing to do, and I do it. And it looks so purposeful when you see it in retrospect. But the thing you need to remember, I was scared to death the entire time. I felt like everything I did, I was not supposed to do. And the world kind of co-signed on that. My parents never did, but everybody said, what are you trying to do? And I'm just saying, don't look at me and say, I wish I felt like her. Look at me and say, I do feel like her. But I can do what she did in the face of feeling that way, which is to face the fear and forge forward. That's number one. Number two, I see a lot of young ladies, in talking about their worthiness, they look at the messages that everybody has for them about, you got to have a Louis Vuitton bag, you got to have this kind of hair, you got to have this kind of, that kind of, and the other kind of thing. And I just want you to know that you should know your own value so you don't have to wear somebody else's. This shirt is from Target. I think it was $12.99 or something. This is my favorite shirt. My favorite shirt. No, my hair does not look right. And one of you had said to me the other day about my hat. She said, how many hats do you have? And my answer was, not enough. And I never let a new thing go unmanaged. And I said, I don't have enough hats. Then I thought, why don't I have enough hats? And I said, because I don't find hats that are cute enough. So what I did was I remembered what a makeup artist of mine, my hair artist one did. She walked in with a hat that was so very cute. And I said, where did you get that hat? And she said, no, I bought a black hat. I took some bleach, I sprinkled it on there, and did a pattern of my own. I said, you should learn from everybody. So a few days ago, I bought hats. They delivered them, and I've been decorating them ever since. So learn, you learn. You get by. You figure things out. Another thing that the young lady said, oh, isn't there anything you don't do well? Please, I'm not good I can't cook. My son has listed the 7 good meals that I've made since he was born. He's 28 years old now. I can't sing. I am impatient. There's all kinds of things that are wrong with me. I don't get embarrassed by them, and I don't, let them, whatever. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Somebody said, you never take a bad picture. That ain't true. I'm gonna prove it to you. Look at this. If that's not jacked up, I don't know what is. Look at that hair. Look straight up alfalfa with it. Just horrible. I'm overweight. Look at my eyes. I do look like a hooker in this picture. Woo! But hey. And this picture was broadcast on television. I've just had to learn to live with it. I guess all I'm saying is this. Don't look at me or people like me and think, wow, if I only had the, wow, if I only felt good enough to. We don't. Or at least I don't. I've just fought the fear all the way to get to where I am. And I'm still not where I want to be. And the last thing I want to say is, ever since I talked about Canvas Color, which is my lip gloss, and Is it not popping today? I put on 3 different colors. I'll put it in the thing. I've gotten a lot of you who want me to advertise their clothing and stuff. And I just, I have a thing about lip gloss. And she sent me lip gloss I liked. So I'm not just advertising to be advertising for people. If it's something I really thought was cool, I wanted to show you. And number 2, everybody always asks me what I wear on my lips. So I just did it that way. So please don't feel, I always feel a little guilty when I have to say no or just ignore the request. It's part of my nature to please. But I just want you to know I love all y'all. I would adopt you if I could. Just can't. I'm trying to get rid of the kids I got already. Y'all have a great Sunday.